Oh, I don't like it, I don't like it. Working on your own with large objects can be a bit sticky. They discontinued them 3 months ago, he said. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're doing really well. I might look familiar. I have worn this same get-up in a different video. We're just filming 2 videos in one day today. Today we are starting a little bit of the kitchen makeover. When I say starting, we're going to go out on an adventure. We need to hit up some different shops. I've had a comment from one of you guys saying that these cupboard doors are from Wix, their Premier collection. I think that is the Ohio collection. Doesn't look like it comes in a cream colour, but it might just be the weird lighting on the pictures on the website. So I'm going to go in. I actually have a sample piece. I don't know where I put that. I think it's upstairs somewhere. I need to get the sample piece because there was an offcut of something that they left here. Found on one of the top of the cupboards, so I'm going to bring that so I can colour match. But if that is where these cupboards are from, oh my gosh, I will cry because I've been panicking about this for so long. Like, I thought I was going to have to make a door from scratch. Let's hold our horses. Let's not jinx anything just yet. Please God. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to go to Wix. I want to go to B&Q to have a look at some paint colours for these walls. I was thinking that I was going to go with something white to help brighten everything up, especially as we move into autumn winter. This kitchen does get really quite dark and I don't want it to appear dingy, although I have had suggestions that maybe I should go for that kind of brown neutral colour, which will make the cabinets pop, which I think is a really good shout. But I think it might be harder to match a wall colour with the creamy off-white cabinets with white tiling and then these oak worktops. Whereas I feel like it might be a bit of a cop-out, but if I can get a white colour with a warm brown undertone as opposed to like a cold blue undertone, that might be better. I think I found the kitchen in Wix, but the only thing that's worrying me is these all say kitchen clearance, and then on here it says kitchen and appliances not available until the 6th of November. I don't know why. This is the Kendall shaker in cream, and I also brought my sample with me. So it's got 2 sides, one of them's glossy, one of them's matte, and the matte one is the one that fits the cupboards, and it is the perfect match. And even the way that the shaker is on this one, and even down to the drawers, it's the drawers, that's the telltale sign, they look exactly the other ones looked. This is it, this is the kitchen. So to whoever said to me, I think it's from Wix, I absolutely love and adore you. I actually can't believe it. That is the exact cabinetry that we need. I just pulled one of the guys over to speak to him. Guess what he told me? Yeah, this range has actually been discontinued and you cannot get it physically anywhere. All you can do is buy the units that you see in front of you. You have to buy all of them, not one single door or whatever you need. And none of them were the right size anyway. They don't sell them online. Even if you rang them, they probably wouldn't do anything. They discontinued them 3 months ago, he said. 3 months ago, which is probably why when I looked at the Wix website, because remember when I told you I've trawled through the internet and one of you guys said, I'm pretty sure they're from Wix, and I thought, well, I'll just go, you know. It was great advice. It's definitely where they're from, but they are literally discontinued. What am I going to do? Anyway, I think he saw how desperate I was and panicky I was in the face, and he was like, what you could do is go to Magnet. Apparently they share similar vendors. He said he was pretty certain that I'd find them there, so I don't know if he was maybe trying to get me to buy a new kitchen. Then he thought, oh, she's not buying a new kitchen, so let me just help her. So today's going to be spent driving around trying to find these cabinet doors, and I don't even know what size I need, which is great. I think I need a 600. In fact, I'm going to sit here, Google the width of my dishwasher that I'm getting, just so that I know if I do need to buy something, what we're going for. The width of it is 598, so I would need a 600mm door. Perfect. I just typed that in on the website and looked at their technical drawings, and that gives you a breakdown of everything. Look at the big fat grin on my face. I've just been into Magnet, spoken to a guy called Simon, who's the bubbliest person ever, and I found the cabinet. Honestly, thank you so much if you dropped a comment suggesting places to go, whether it was Magnet or not. And thank you so much to the guy in Wix as well who told me that they supply from the same places, so they had the exact same unit. They still sell them. It's unfortunate that I didn't get here like an hour earlier, he said, because they close at 12, else I could have gone into the trade. So they've got the Magnet showroom and they've got the trade centre where you can go in and actually buy extra pieces, whatever you need, and they usually have them in stock physically, so I could actually take one home. Otherwise it's just a couple of days lead time. So I'm so ecstatic, you don't even understand. They're called the Tatten Cream by Magnet. Oh, so happy. Anyway, now the quest for the cupboard doors is over. I'm gonna head to B&Q because I want to go and look at the paint colours and try and pick a paint colour for the walls. These are the two colours that I got. This is knotted, sorry, my nails are sitting on the minute. This is knotted twine. Come on, focus. Knotted twine and jasmine white. The knotted twine definitely has a more grey undertone, but it's a warmer grey. And then the jasmine white is definitely more of that warmer colour, almost peachy, which I probably would have gone with this, but I just didn't want it to be too similar to what we had before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack these both open and give them a little whiz on the walls, next to the windows, and then over in this corner as well, because that corner over there doesn't get very much light, so it's going to come across darker than the rest of the kitchen. I'm aware that the lighting in here is terrible and it's pretty much a gloomy day as well. That's jasmine white. Now let's try the knotted twine. Don't know if I made the right choice, you know. Oh, I think I should have gone with the jasmine white. The knotted twine is gorgeous. It actually looks like Stone in Love by Fenchik Paint, which was my colour in my old bedroom and living room, which everyone used to ask about. And I don't think I've seen knotted twine before. It's probably not actually a new colour. It's Mum and Dad. It's probably not actually a new colour, but we'll see what Mum and Dad think. Get their opinions. I bet they're going to go for knotted twine. I bet they are. I've just bought some paint from B&Q. Should I? Oh, I got a new pattern. That's the same as mine. Oh, have you got this one? Yeah. That's good, isn't it? Which one do you like the look of more?
Oh, I actually like this one.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
I think because it's quite a big kitchen and these are quite bright, I think that would be nice and warm with it.
Yeah, but then it's going to make the kitchen really dark.
No.
Well, me personally, I always like white and black contrast all the time. But your cupboards, they're not like that. So having white there will make it look brighter.
Yeah, because I think it's not bright enough.
Which one is this? The lighter one.
The darker one. See, it looks nice on there, doesn't it?
It doesn't look like that. Actually.
It's much lighter on this one.
Put it there, because maybe it's the lights. Oh.
Good morning, it is the next day and I was just about to go downstairs and make myself a little bit of breakfast and a cup of tea, and I thought, oh my god, we did the kitchen yesterday. And I feel like it's really hard in the moment to see the changes that are happening unless they're like really drastically dramatic. So I always feel like looking the next day is kind of a nice confirmation if you really like it or not. So we're going to do a little bit of a kitchen reveal together. Let's go. I'm really hoping I'm going to like the finish of the kitchen because it definitely needs another coat, but it's really brightened up the place. What do we think? I really like the colour actually. Oh, I hate the finish. I hate it so much. I ended up buying the silk is it silk? So you can get matte silk or gloss for walls, I think. And I ended up picking up the silk one because I thought, oh, for the kitchen, that'll probably be good because it'll be easier to wash, which, yeah, it does feel like that, actually. Yeah, I really like the colour. It definitely brightens up the place. It goes well with the cabinets, I think. The tiles look incredible. They look like they've just been put in grouted, brand new, literally yesterday. So clean looking. Some of it needs to be painted still. Got a bit tired yesterday. Didn't tape off and finish painting around the extractor fan. Need to definitely do another coat. I don't think, well, no, I know, I don't like the finish of it. I didn't like the finish last night when the lights were on in the evening, when it had gone dark outside, the lights were on. It was bouncing off of the shine on the paint, and especially where you've used a paintbrush to do corners and edges around door frames and stuff, I feel like the silk paint is really hard to work with. I'm not a fan. Is it now too late to paint over the top of it with a matte paint? Will it grip? Will the matte paint grip to the silk? Or do you have to kind of sand down the silk? Ooh, I don't like it, I don't like it. No, 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 no. Is it worth spending another near on £50 on new paint to just paint the walls? Is it that deep? I was gonna say, I might just sit and think about it for the rest of the day, but I kind of just want this done. I don't know where my mum got this from. She said she got it from my auntie because my auntie had too many of them, but it's this brand Everbuild Forever White 10-year Protect Grout Reviver. It does actually come with an applicator, but mum was a bit too heavy-handed yesterday and broke it off, so we just used some old sponges. What I would suggest is actually wiping off as much excess when it's wet from the tile as possible. You don't need to be perfect, but when you leave the really thick stuff on it, that's when it's hard to clean because you've got to get enough water to penetrate. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go around this morning, so there are a couple of tiny bits. It definitely has a warmth underneath it. This jasmine white colour definitely has a nice warmth. I'm just wondering if it's warm enough now, but no, I do like the colour. The thing is as well, when it comes to paint, you can always paint again. I feel like paint is one of the most forgiving parts of a room makeover. If you don't like the paint, you can paint again. Yes, it is a pain in the backside. Takes a lot of time. It is costly, especially depending on what paint you're going with, how big your room is, but it is something that you can change. So I think I'm just gonna leave this as it is for now. I'm gonna just paint it with the silk paint again for the second time because I think I'm just not used to it as well. All I ever see is matte paints in a house and I'm not really used to it. Back from the shops, I had a ball in Dunelm, I'm not gonna lie. It's great in there. I mean, I spent way too long in the blind section. So when I went to go and look, they had some roller blinds, which looked fine, but I had my eye on the Roman blinds. The one particular style that I wanted, which, what's it called? It's really pretty. It seems to be online only in the colour that I want. It's called the Chartwell. It's a new range that they've got. The size that I would have needed would have been £80. It's this like gorgeous, well, it's called Sage. So it's a nice green undertone, really, really pretty. I feel like there was enough pattern on there to kind of add something to the room, but not too much to, you know, overpower it. But they didn't have that one in store. I just wanted to see the pattern. They had the mink colour, but the mink colour just wasn't, I felt like I couldn't get a sense for it because it wasn't the colour that I had my mind on. I'm contemplating if I should order those online, but with that comes the debate, should I alter them to try to make them fit? It probably will be messy, and the thing is, it's not a cheap thing that I'm buying. Like, it's an £80 blind, and if I can't reuse it, like, it's just a waste. So then, as I'm turning the corner, I see, oh, Venetian blinds. I hadn't really considered them. I thought we were getting a Roman blind. But then when I looked at them, I thought, do you know what? They might actually look really, really nice. I'm telling you this whole thing like a story plot, sorry. I ended up picking some blinds, got the thick ones. I ended up getting the 165 centimetre width. So they're going to be shy of the window by about 5 centimetres, but each side is 2.5 centimetres. That's minuscule. And it's quite a wide window, so I'm hoping that you won't be able to tell too much. This is the thing, working on your own with large objects can be a bit sticky. Oh, that's heavy. That's so heavy. So in the middle is somewhere there. I don't think they're bad. That doesn't look bad. Okay, this is the real test. We've got it on a proper angle. So as long as I hold it in the middle, you should be able to see if it works. Okay. That kind of feels like it might be even each side. What do we think? Is that too... I can't take them down because I'll never get them back up if I have to. And then they'll be really hard to install if we do install them. But is that too far each side? Too much of a gap? Or do you think we can get away with it? I think I ended up paying like 55 or 60 quid for these. So there's a little bit of savings. I don't know, I feel like they're not terrible, are they? They're not a perfect fit, but you know what the most important thing is? They won't show any of the window pane because that would look ridiculous. So 165, we're only 5 centimetres short, 2.5 on each side, that's not that much. Maybe I should wait though until Rob comes home so he can hold it up and I can see it properly. But at least I've got them. Let me know what you think. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I certainly have enjoyed getting stuck into this kitchen makeover. I can't wait to see how it looks. It already feels different, very subtly because there's not been too much change so far. But I think once I get all of my, oh, that little area makes me so happy. Once I get all these little bits in place, it's gonna look so much better. Yeah, next video, shelving hopefully, pan rails, a little bit more accessorised and hopefully getting that blind up as well if we go for that. Let me know, please do let me know down below what you think. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Take very good care of yourselves, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.